Parenting games and laughs galore. We bring fun straight to your door. Pop culture, talk and trivia, history and new video games. Movies, music, wrestling too. Sports and stories just for you. Every week a brand new show. Come along, it's time to go. Soapbox, Lord, Dashboard, oh hey. We're here to brighten up your day. Grab a snack and take a seat. Let's dive in, the fun's complete.
Hey everyone, and welcome in for episode 59, all about Halloween. We're your hosts. I am Jason.
And I am Jason. No, wait, I'm Ray. Sorry, I got them mixed up.
Sorry.
Dang it. Redo. No.
No. We're wearing these goofy ass crowns.
Mine's barely staying on.
These are Addams Family crowns.
Da-da-da-da.
We stopped.
Oh, shit. Is that trademarked?
I don't know. So I'm going to take it off because it's annoying. We stopped at Burger King to get the new Addams Family Whopper and churro fries. And yeah, so this episode obviously is going to be about Halloween snacks, Halloween facts, and then I've got a couple of Halloween games.
You want to hear a scary story?
No. That lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so while we were at Burger King waiting for them to bring us this Whopper, this lady came up and asked for a ride. And, like, she looked sketchy. Yeah. And so I was just like, well,
kinda
and I was
rough around the
backing
edges.
out of my parking spot. And she was like, she asked for a ride. And I was just like, I'm sorry.
No. She goes, hey, can you guys give me a ride to this house?
Yeah.
Like, what house?
And
what the fuck?
so I just kind of played it off like we had somewhere to be, which we did.
Yeah. Not like, she didn't give us like an address. Like, we're not an Uber. Like, what the fuck?
But then she's like, tell my ex-husband I said hi. And I'm like, huh? And then, like, what was the name? It was like four first names.
You were
for
like,
last name.
like, who's your ex-husband? And she's like, it's Patrick Brian Fitzgerald III. And it's like, what? The fuck?
Maybe not Fitzgerald.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
But yeah,
she
it
went
was
off.
some long name. And
then,
anyways, yeah, she was mad at it. And then she kept walking towards our car
God,
as
she
we
kept
were
walking
backing
towards
out.
us. Like,
I was just like, oh my gosh.
she's like, I'm the game you guys have been trying to play.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What game? No,
Yeah.
I don't want to play that game at all. You keep that game over there, lady.
And
Thank
then,
you.
yeah, and then as I drove past her when we got out on the main road, I yelled, Brian says hi.
Like, Patrick says hi.
Or whatever.
And she's just, I guarantee you, she's probably like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah. All right, but anyways, back to the task at hand.
Oh
now
my
that we told you our spooky story where we almost
That was
died.
great. That was fucking hilarious.
Dude, we were
Highlight of the night.
we were gonna get chopped up. We were gonna be on 6 a.m. news.
Dude,
or
I
6 o'clock
bet you,
news.
like, if we would have gave her a ride, she probably would have been like, no, not this house.
It's the
Lady-
last house on the left.
No, it's that house. Oh, wait, maybe it's not this house. Maybe it's that house.
Okay,
She'd probably just break
All right,
into
this
some
food's gonna
random
be cold.
house.
so we picked up the Burger King.
It looks
Purple.
like a pretty patty.
Yeah, well,
Look at it. It's purple.
it is a
See
purple
it?
bun. It is. They use purple potatoes to make the bun look purple.
Oh, it's
and
delicious.
it's got black sesame seeds.
It's a Whopper, so it's my favorite.
Yeah. It's just a Whopper with a purple bun. Is what it looks like.
Oh, shit. We should have told him to add cheese.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot how good Whoppers were.
Well, the bun tastes better.
Yeah. The bun is sweet.
Mm-hmm. Give me a napkin. Got yourself one, couldn't get me one.
Mm.
I like that.
Yeah, the bun is sweet. The patty is a little dry.
I mean, the
but,
patty's the same. It's Burger King.
Mm-mm. How late are they open? I might need to go back and get a triple Whopper with cheese. with the pretty patty.
I don't know. But
That's what I used to eat like all
that's
the time.
pretty
from
good. I like that bun. It's Adam's Family theme. They got Adam's Family theme going on right now, so they have this. They have Gomez's churro fries, things,
there.
things rings or whatever.
Mhm.
And then they have Morticia's cookie, whatever the milkshake.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that looked pretty good, but I wasn't dropping out $5 for it. Sorry. This
Yeah.
has cheese on it.
And
Yeah,
And
this has
also-
cheese on it.
I don't know if you saw on the menu they listed for the low price of $9.95.
That is not low.
No, it's low for what you get. You can get a lady that comes out of nowhere and comes and yells at you in your car.
I think she was eyeballing you, man.
She's like walked around the corner. Dude, the way she stared at you when you like backed out, like, could you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
She's like glared at you.
If we would have given her a ride, we would end up on the last house on the left.
Yeah, I'm
So,
glad we didn't give her a ride.
We got these churro fries. They're about the size of a chicken fry. And they gave us this
Oh fuck!
chocolate sauce.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
You have the podcast sticker on the back of the van.
Not on that one.
Oh, not on that one?
Nope.
Oh, thank God. Somebody would have been watching us.
Give it a try.
She'd
Dip
been like,
it in.
she'd be like, I knew they knew my ex-husband.
It just tastes like chocolate syrup.
It is chocolate syrup.
Yeah, but it's not. It says chocolate sauce, but it's like Hershey.
Mmm. Well, that's yummy.
Mm-hmm. I like it. These little churro fries.
These aren't too bad. I need to go get some actual churros from Angela's Pandaria.
Yeah, those are good.
Have you had those?
Mhm.
We need to have them on here.
We need to start doing some more local food on here.
Mm. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Burger King, sponsor us.
No. Tempting, but I'll be okay. All right.
I'm double dipping.
Yeah, that's fine. You can double dip now that we're through this. So, yeah, burger was good.
Oh shit!
What'd you do? Oh, you getting damn sauce everywhere. Every time I clean this table, Ray's side is the messiest.
Yeah, it's true. I have the vacuum underneath my side and everything. You're like, why is there trash?
Everything. Everything. Okay. We don't have anything to wash this down with, so other than water. So this is spooky noodles. The next thing we have.
Spooky noodles. I got something to
Gummy
wash it down
candy spooky noodles, and this contains it does contain a fork, and then it contains like gummy feet, eyeballs, toes.
with. Oh, it's got a sugar packet. Ew! Whoa!
Okay, so it's got like gummy worms, and it's got like gummy body parts.
And it's got gummy blood.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be too much sugar, but that's
Oh
okay.
my god! And we just drank that chocolate sauce. Oh my god! And I just drank that chocolate sauce.
Why did you drink the chocolate
I
sauce?
drank the chocolate sauce
Why?
because it was fucking delicious. Oh, there's like a human finger in here.
Yep. I got a little foot. I got a finger.
It's got a foot.
Little eyeballs. All right.
There's a tooth. Ew.
All right. How do we open this? Okay.
I think my kids would love this.
Walgreens.
They'd be like,
Oh.
Dad.
There we go.
look
Okay.
at the gummies." Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
Okay. Do.
Gummy noodles.
Okay, so you're not gonna make it? Okay. So I put the little sauce. The little fork they give you was like comically small, so Whoa, what was that? hopefully
Your
that sound
mouse-
doesn't come
Your
through.
mouse disconnected.
Yeah, it is connected. So yeah, there's some strawberry or some blood over these. Oh, look at that.
Ew. Oh, it's all syrupy. Look at that.
Pull your mic close.
Look at how.
There we go.
Look at the syrup of the
Zoom
blood.
in.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's thick too. Dang.
Mhm. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god. It's all gooey. Oh my god. I think it's literally getting stuck together.
Mhm.
Oh, there's an eyeball. I'm gonna eat the eyeball.
I mean, it's
first.
just like gummies and syrup.
look at the eyeball, guys. Yum. Ow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just gummies and syrup.
It's okay.
Let's we go with some like pop rocks in
This
it.
would be a good kind of candy like to hand out if you're like rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't know that I'd drop out $2 a kid. I mean, you get 30. You
might
get
that
40
one
kids.
like one guy who's like super loaded and he's like, yeah, can I get like a whole case of these?
Okay, that sauce is pretty good on it. It was kind of like a reverse gusher. All right, I'm done with that. That's too much sugar.
I'm probably gonna get a tummy ache.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Quit saying tummy. Stomach, gut ache.
I'm gonna get a gut punch.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like fake ramen noodles, but with gummies instead of ramen noodles. Now I'm gonna hit everyone with a blast from the past.
Instead of shrimp bites,
What?
you get human feet.
All right,
Gummy toes.
gummy toes. You about done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right. See if you remember these.
Wax fangs.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I found these at Checkers, and they're wax. Like it says, wax fangs. I haven't had these since I was a kid.
This is real wax. Holy crap.
Yeah. So the way that these work is you can sit there and like hold them in your teeth. But they're also flavored. So then you take a bite off of it. And then you chew it. And it's hard to tell. Can't really taste it.
Mm-mm.
Probably because of all that sugar we just had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you can taste it once you get chewing a little bit. But
Play now, chew later.
yeah.
Yeah, tastes like just chewing on a candle to me. it's like you're chewing on a brown candle.
Well, I don't know what type of wax it is, but probably
Paraffin.
mhm. Refined wax, sugar, artificial flavors.
What does it mean by refined?
I don't know.
It was made in a refinery.
Probably. So once you chew it a little bit,
Uh oh, it's got red 40 in it. Uh oh.
It's okay. We're in Kansas, not California.
Oh, and we're gonna. It's got yellow 5 too.
We're in Kansas, not California.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't cause cancer here.
Oh, but it has soy lectin. It's got soy, dude. I think this is supposed to be the top.
So the more that you chew it,
Mm.
you're not supposed to put it inside your gums. You're supposed to just hold it like a mouthpiece outside your mouth like this. That's
Oh.
what that little thing is right there to bite. Yeah,
Like that?
see?
I'm gonna bite it.
All right. I'm done chewing that. It kind of gets the consistency of gum. And then once all the sugar is gone, then it starts breaking apart in your mouth, and it's kind of gross. But yeah, we used to get those all the time when we were kids.
I forgot about those. What if I dipped it in chocolate?
Okay, we got a couple more little snacks. What do you want? A ghost, a cat, a pumpkin,
Oh, is that
or
a
a
cake
sugar
pop?
skull? No, they're jelly pops.
Jelly pops. Oh,
Got these Halloween jelly pops. I picked them up at Burlington Coat Factory,
cool.
of all places.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, open. I think part of our issue is we need to get scissors up here.
Here, use a fork. Just psst.
It's a plastic
Stab it.
fork. It's not. I'm gonna end up stabbing myself, and then we're gonna
Stab it in the center.
have to cut the episode
Don't
short.
go
There we go.
towards you.
What do you mean? Stab
Oh,
it?
it's tape.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like plastic wrap.
Oh, it's taped on all sides. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay, well, give me whichever one you can reach out.
I mean, any of them now. You pick, Ray.
I want the ghost.
Want the ghost?
Actually, give me the sugar skull.
Sugar skull. And I'm going to do the
Look at that
black cat.
Look at it. It looks cool.
Little black cat. And this basically just looks like a sugar covered gummy on a stick with frosting on it.
Crap, how the hell do we open this?
I don't know.
God damn it.
They gotta make this shit easier.
No kids are ever going to eat this. Ever.
Because I can't get it
They
open.
can't get it open. You know what my kid would be doing right now? He'd be biting through the freaking plastic. Like,
That's what I'm doing.
"Ah." And
Dude,
then
I
they're
don't like this new camera. I just look so damn red with this new camera.
What, the new camera? Oh, it's
Uh-huh.
red?
Look at how red I look.
Look at my red shirt. It's really red, actually.
Okay. So, yeah.
We do it in honor of the Chiefs.
Red cat. Or not, black cat, sorry.
I can't get mine
Oh.
open still.
That's like a gumdrop.
Do we have a knife or something?
I just use your teeth.
I can't. I don't know how to do that.
I opened it up at the top.
Oh, over here?
Yeah. It tastes like a gumdrop. It mine's grape. Ugh. I'm not the biggest grape candy fan. Grape Jolly Ranchers are about as far as I
Okay.
go on.
Oh, the candy is like hard
Yeah.
icing.
Yeah, it's like hard icing over a gumdrop.
Mm.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Not my favorite snack that we've done, but
It's okay.
okay. Let's switch over to something savory for a moment. Otherwise,
Thank
we're gonna
God.
rot our damn teeth out. I got these Cheetos bag of bones, white cheddar, bones beat
Ow.
brains, and then in the event of a zombie encounter, offer up Cheetos bones of Bag of bones. They taste way better than brains.
We're like, here you go, zombie. Have this. And it's
All
like,
right.
brains.
These are cool because they got like the rib cage, the skull,
Oh my god. It's crazy.
leg. Oh yeah, little rib cage.
What is that thing?
Mm,
Oh, it's a
well,
hand.
hand or a foot.
It's a hand.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little skull.
Yep.
Mm.
That's just white cheddar Cheetos.
White cheddar. It doesn't really taste like white cheddar. It tastes like regular Cheetos, though, almost.
Kind of.
It's like this is what it tastes like when my kid licks all of the Cheetos cheese dust off of the Cheetos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "Here, Dad, here's the puff. I don't want it now."
What do you think? I mean, they're good, but they had flaming hot ones a couple of years ago. But I think they got replaced with these Cheetos Bag o' Bones cinnamon sugar flavored. Bag o' Bones.
Mmm.
Are you dipping the cheese in the chocolate?
Yep.
That's gross. You're gross. Ooh, smell that. Smells like.
Oh. Okay, I'm waiting to
Oh.
dip those in the chocolate now.
Here, lift up that plate. There you go. Okay. Same thing, same shapes, little hand. Oh, those are good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like little cinnamon toast crunch, but
Mhm.
puffs.
Mm-hmm. Zombie survival tip number 2. Zombies have snack attacks. Having snack attacks all night is tough on zombies. Make their night sweet with Cheetos Bag of Bones. Your brain will appreciate it. See other flavors for more tips. All right. Those are really good. I put this up there with the Whopper, the best ones we tried tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Want to try dipping it in the chocolate sauce?
I'm all right. I'm sugared out. I'm actually going to skip these.
Yeah, I
We can
can't.
do
You know.
Yeah, I'm sweeted out. Okay. So,
Let's get spooky.
first let's talk about, I guess, what was kind of your guys' Halloween tradition?
Trick or treating. Mostly
did.
trick or treating.
So we got to do Halloween parties at school that were really cool. As long as you didn't bring your gun or sword with your costume.
Oh, they freaked out when one kid brought his nunchucks.
But
But that's because he used them. He
but
was like, look. Up, 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 up.
so we would do trick or treating at school. We'd go around to the different classrooms. Then we'd have our own little Halloween party. And then sorry, got some stuck in my teeth. And then we would go we'd go home and get ready. We'd go trick or treat at my mom's work sometimes. And then we would go, usually we'd hit up grandma's, and then we would hit up our neighborhood. And yeah, we basically would go for hours until it was dark as hell. I mean, 10 o'clock at night, it seems like, sometimes later than that. And we'd have ridiculous amounts of candy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I remember can't remember how old I was when I started going alone, but like I think maybe I was 10 when I started going alone. Like, I tried it. Like mom tried it out. I knew like my mom and dad were like right behind me in the car
Yeah.
because they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna let this asshole go."
Well,
by
and you kind of
himself."
live in a lived in a not really secluded neighborhood, but it was kind of like a like that loop that you live in.
Yeah, the little over there for Rainier Drive.
Mhm. You don't gotta tell them where you live.
Well, I mean, there's multiple houses, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna find the one.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, it was a nice little circular drive, and then, uh, but nowadays, I mean, it's different now.
mhm.
Everybody's got the trunk or treat. Ever since COVID, nobody goes trick or
Even
treating.
before trunk or treat. I mean, trunk or treat's been pretty popular for quite a while.
Mhm.
We did trick or treating one year, or I guess the year that COVID was, where everyone was wearing masks and everything like that. And I think the kids got more candy that year than they did any year.
Yeah.
But yeah. What was your favorite costumes that you had?
I had a pretty good Batman costume. Let's
Homemade or store bought?
No, store bought.
Yeah. We did a mix of the homemade and store bought. My grandma and mom made a lot of cool costumes. I had a couple Power Ranger costumes that were homemade that
Yeah.
were great.
If it was ever like a homemade costume, I'd probably be like make something with makeup or whatever. Then like that would
Yeah.
be most of it. And then like I would wear like raggedy clothes or something like that. So it's like I'm a zombie. Oh,
There was a
look at me.
year I just wasn't feeling Halloween until last minute. And I took an old basketball we had that was flat and cut it and put it over my head like a hat, and then took a piece of cardboard and drew like a basketball goal on it and wore it.
You're like dunk me.
But I mean, yeah, I think my favorite costume was probably the Power Ranger costumes.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of everything. I never got into the Star Wars stuff. I'm sorry, people. But yeah, Power Rangers were probably the most popular. We did pumpkin costumes. We did cowboys. We did a bunch of the traditional style costumes. But yeah, and now we take our kids trick or treating, and they're
my stepdad when like okay, so when I was younger, my mom really didn't want me to have candy because she was like, he's just hyper all the time. No, like no candy for him.
she's
I'm like,
right.
what the fuck?
Kid-
Yeah, no, yeah, she was right. But like, she wouldn't let me have like a lot of sugar or anything. She didn't really want me to like go out to trick or treat either.
Yeah,
But then like, I turned about I think it was like 9 or 10. That's when I started going out trick or treating. My stepdad would take me out to the area over there off of Firefox, and just like go where all the rich people's houses were, and he's like, go up there and ask them for a full size candy bar. And I was like, Dad, what? He's like, don't accept it when they say, well, just take one. He's like, go get as much as you want.
what's the oddest thing that you ever got trick or treating?
There was one time. I mean, I've had apples and stuff like that.
Yeah, did your mom do the freak out? Like if it wasn't a wrapped piece of candy, you couldn't eat it.
Yeah, she cut up the apples. Like I was like, I want to eat this apple. She like cut it up and was like checked it, and she was like, okay,
Making sure there wasn't a razor blade.
Yeah, I'm
in
like, who the
it.
fuck sticks razor
There was
blades in
there was, like-
apples? What
There was
the
like
fuck?
one instance of it happening, and all of a sudden it was panic across. The
Well,
whole-
that was like, remember the guy who like poisoned his kids with the
Yeah.
cyanide and the pixie sticks,
yeah,
and the
something
guy
like that.
he handed it to the kids after they left some dude's house, and then they blamed that dude, and they were like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What? I didn't do it."
I don't
and then
remember all of that, but yeah,
Yeah, the cops checked like the other dude's bank account and was like, "We have like history of you buying cyanide. He's like, what? You can see that?
And then I think the weirdest thing I ever got is we had a neighbor that would give out potatoes. And all the kids would run off like, I got a potato. But you know the big, not the king size, but the big Hershey bars that are like, I mean,
Oh, the monster ones.
yeah, I don't even know what they're called. I think they're just called XLs or something like that.
No, they're made for like baking and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, it's like for sharing with like a group of like I don't know.
I had almond bark one time.
But
The lady was like, "My light was on. I'm sorry. I don't have anything. Here's some almond bark." I'm
So
like,
we-
"Oh, sweet."
so we had somebody that handed out dollar bills, and then we had someone that would hand out those big giant candy bars,
Yeah.
and then also like the little mini sodas.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
root beers and Fantas and Crushes and stuff like that.
I had one guy one year. He was like, "Hey, I'm promoting my CD. Here you go." And he
I've
gave me
I've
like
been
a
given
record.
CDs.
Yeah, he like gave me a CD of his music, and I'm just like, "The fuck do I do? I don't want to listen."
We had someone while taking kids trick or treating a couple of years ago that gave us as adults beers.
Oh, sweet.
They were giving away beers to people. Ooh, speaking
like-
of that,
What? I feel like adults should
Bottom
be allowed
drawer.
to trick or treat.
bottom
Is there a
drawer
beer?
on the fridge. Yes.
Oh
We're gonna
yes. Okay.
Get a couple cups. Yeah. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy trick or treating. Even as an adult, I like going with my kids. Not only for like the tax of taking them, but yeah. You find it? It's in the bottom drawer. Pumpkin. Should be right in front of your face. Huh? Yeah. Yep, that one. Okay. But yeah, even as an adult, I like seeing my kids' faces and kind of how excited they get, and makes it a lot of fun. So I guess we do have one more thing. We have pumpkin pie treat, which is a sour ale with pumpkin pie spice blended and toasted marshmallow flavor. And so
Me like you the sound of that. Oh, listen to that fresh. Oh,
I guess I
you
should
can smell it. You can actually smell the pumpkin off of it.
I poured that terribly.
You like to give lots of head. If Ryan was here, he would be laughing. So
You're the one. That's, you're the one that's putting the head up to your mouth.
hey, you are the one
Here,
who doesn't want to give ladies rides because they look weird.
I was just saving you. So this is made by who's this made by? This is Prairie Artisan, and they
It
are
smells
out
so
of
good.
McAllister, Ohio. This is brewed and canned by Krebs Brewing. All right, let's see.
All right. Cheers.
This is gonna suck. I hope not, but it's very sour.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
But it's very pumpkin-y.
it's very dirty. Like it's very
It's really dirty. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
A really
not
sour
dirty.
ale.
Not dirty, but it's not clear at all.
You can taste the marshmallow flavor on it.
Mm-hmm. All right. We can sip on that.
Not
while we're-
not so much pumpkin. You get the pumpkin like smell of it,
Mhm.
but you don't really get the pumpkin flavor.
Yeah.
But you do get a marshmallowy kind of like aftertaste.
So we're going to talk a little bit of Halloween facts, and then if there is time, we're going to play a little bit of Halloween games. So Halloween originated in ancient Britain and Ireland as the Celtic festival Samhain. I
Yeah.
think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
We're going to go with that. It was celebrated on October 31st, the night before the New Year, because New Year back then would start November 1st, which
Whoa. Weird.
the Celts
That's weird.
the Celts believed that it marked the beginning of winter
That's good beer.
and the return of the dead.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's Sort of a there's sort of like a double meaning there too, because I mean, basically, if you're a farmer,
Well,
you have all year of like growing it and harvesting, and then you get to eat.
it lined up
Fall,
with
you get to
the
eat, and then now it's like all the food is dead.
it lined up with the fall festival,
Yeah.
like I mean with the fall solstice or
Uh-huh.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's why they would have the feast
yes.
during the fall. So
I'm telling facts. I'm getting there. So the Celts believed that the dead returned to their homes on Samhain, and that the boundary between the worlds of the living and dead was blurred. They celebrated it by lighting bonfires on top of hills to frighten away evil spirits and relight their hearth fires for winter. They wore masks or other disguises to avoid being recognized by ghosts. They poured milk on graves of loved ones. Dude, I wonder if that's where pour one out for the homies
Yes.
came from. But milk of all, I guess milk was. Basically, all
everybody
you
had a cow back then.
Yeah, but
So
that was what you had for milk. I mean,
yeah.
and then they left food out overnight on the dinner table for returning souls.
Oh, that's called like we do that in Hispanic culture
Yeah.
where we make like an ofrenda. We make like certain foods and leave a little bit of it up there on the altar over there on the ofrenda.
So that is. Oh,
Just
here we
put
go.
a bunch of pictures of everybody who's dead.
So this is from the Library of Congress, and this is the origins of Halloween traditions, and this is posted. This is posted October 26th of 2021 by Heather Thomas, whoever she is. So the first thing that kind of talks about is hold on. Where's it at?
What is it? You heard of the story about Jack
Okay.
O'Lantern?
Sorry. Hold on. Okay, so carving jack-o'-lanterns, the tradition of carving jack-o'-lanterns originated in Ireland using turnips instead of pumpkins.
Mhm.
It is alleged based on a legend about a man named Stingy Jack who repeatedly trapped the devil and only let him go on the condition that Jack would never go to hell. But when Jack died, he learned that heaven did not want his soul either, so he was forced to wander the earth as a ghost for eternity.
Huh.
The devil gave Jack a burning lump of coal as a carved out turnip to light his way. Locals eventually began carving scary faces into their own turnips to frighten away evil spirits.
Yep.
Which I've known the turnip thing forever.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool lore.
So All Saints Day, All Saints Day is November 1st. And that kind of incorporates some of the same traditions. And it was the day before was known as All Hallows Eve. And later it was shortened to Halloween. Or kind of combined into Halloween. What's the next thing? Seeing ghosts. So the festival marked the transition to the new year and the end of the harvest and beginning of winter. Celtic people believed that during the festival, spirits walked the earth. Later on, Christian missionaries introduced All Souls Day on November 2nd, which perpetuated the idea of the living coming in contact with the dead around the same time each year. Scary costumes were, as we mentioned, used to ward off the evil spirits and stuff like that. And trick-or-treating, so there's much debate around the origins of trick-or-treating. Generally, there are three theories. The first theory suggests that during the festival, Celtic people would leave food out to appease the spirits traveling to Earth at night. Over time, people began to dress as these unearthly beings in exchange for similar offerings of food and drink. The second theory speculates that the candy boon stems from Scottish practice of guising, which is a secular version of souling. During the Middle Ages, generally children and poor adults would collect food and money from local homes in return for prayers for the dead on All Souls Day.
Huh.
So, yeah. And then the third one is that argues that American trick-or-treating stems from Belsnickeling, a German-American Christmas tradition where children would dress in costume and call on their neighbors to see if the adults could guess the identities of the disguised. In one version of the practice, the children were rewarded with food and other treats if no one could identify them. So that'd be like the trick in the trick-or-treat.
Yeah, it's like, hey, guess who we are? And they're like, I don't know. And you're like, haha, give me your fucking food.
It's like, leave me alone, kids.
They're like, get the hell out of here.
I'm watching the Cowboys lose another Super Bowl.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that has a super strong marshmallow smell.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good because of it.
So black cats date back to the Middle Ages. And they were considered a symbol of the devil.
Huh.
And then centuries later, people that were accused of being witches were found to have cats, particularly black ones. And people began to believe that the cats were kind of supernatural entities of the witches or stuff like that and could assist them in their dark magic. And yeah. So that's where that came from. Black and orange. The reasoning behind black and orange being the main two colors of Halloween is that the black represented death of summer, while the orange symbolized autumn harvest season.
Oh, interesting. Huh. That's cool. That's why everything's like black and orange then. Cool.
So,
Wow.
bobbing for apples,
Oh, God.
that became a staple at Halloween parties for many years, but the origins are rooted in love and romance. Traces back to a courting ritual that was part of a Roman festival honoring Pomona, the goddess of agricultural and abundance. While multiple versions existed, the gist was that young men would be able to predict their future relationships based on the game. That's weird. Never thought that would be.
Yeah, so like I can't remember when they did this, but in Britain they used to like write their names. The men would write their names on apples, and the women would like hold their head underwater and try to pick out, apples. Now I'm assuming they would probably try to go for the one with like the best dude or whatever, but then they bite an apple and then they're like, okay, who is it? And they're like, okay, that's
Yeah.
You have to marry him now. They're like, what the fuck?
So, pranking. When Irish and Scottish immigrants came to America, they brought with them the tradition of celebrating Mischief Night as part of Halloween. Candles and bonfires, as we said before, were used to light the way for the souls seeking the afterlife. And now use candles instead of big bonfires. Candy apples are, for centuries, people have been coating fruit in syrup as a means of preservation. During the Roman festival of Pomona, the goddess... Okay, where's this at? Okay, it's believed that candy apples were invented accidentally in 1908 by William Kolb, a candy maker in Newark, New Jersey.
Huh.
As the story goes, Kolb was experimenting with red cinnamon candy to sell at Christmas time, and
He dropped an apple.
he dipped the apples on sticks in the red glaze and put them in a shop window to showcase his new candy. But instead of selling the candies, he ended up selling the apples to customers who thought they looked good enough to eat. And they started in the early 1900s and have remained popular ever since.
He was like, well, I was trying to sell this candy, but I guess I'll sell you an apple. You know the apples that we get in the grocery store?
Mhm.
Those, like, I've never been able to grow those size of apples.
I
The
mean,
ones that are, like, huge.
you got to really cultivate your
No.
tree and everything. I mean, that's part of
You
it.
have to, like, really, like, feed it
Mhm.
nitrates and stuff and whatever. But I'm like, I'm curious, like, what did food look like a long time ago before we had any of that stuff?
So
Was it
I don't know.
all just really tiny?
So bats are connected to Halloween because as part of the festival, the Celtics would light bonfires which attracted insects. When it attracted insects, it attracted bats. And so then seeing bats automatically were connected. And people would kind of be creeped out by the number of bats. And so there was a superstition beat that was made around the belief that bats were harbingers of death.
Ooh.
Yeah. Devouring candy. So nuts, coins, and toys were among popular treats. But candy did not dominate until the 1970s, when the parents started fearing anything unwrapped. That's Yep. Candy corn was originally called chicken feed.
Chicken feet.
And it
I
can't
didn't know
feed,
chicken-
chicken feed.
Oh, chicken feed.
And it was originally created in the 1880s, but did not become popular till almost 1900. And yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There must have been some like hazelnut inside that beer. Because I feel like
You've been fucking honking since I picked you up.
that's right.
Okay. So how Halloween is celebrated around the world. And talk a little bit about that. Halloween in Mexico, children go trick-or-treating on October 31st, just like here in the United States. But it acts as a kind of a primer for another celebration. What would that celebration be, Ray?
What?
That's just a few days after Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
Dia de
Oh.
los Muertos.
Oh, November 2nd.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it dates back over 3,000 years ago. And it's basically when the gates of heaven open, allowing the spirits of the deceased to reunite with their still living family.
They cross the bridge.
And this comes from NPR. This is NPR article. Yeah. And we are hoping to do, guess what? Our next episode lands so we could do
Halloween?
our next one would land on November 1st.
Oh, okay.
So we could do
Let's make it a friend.
We'd try to. England, the increasing popularity of Halloween in pop culture meant that the British children partook in the holiday.
Huh.
But, like other countries, it is overshadowed by a different, much larger event. For England, it is Guy Fawkes Day.
Guy Fawkes Day? Huh.
You know what that is?
No.
Have you seen V for Vendetta?
No.
You've never seen V for Vendetta?
No.
Remember the 5th of November?
No.
Oh my gosh. Get out. No.
Oh my gosh.
November 5th, British citizens celebrate a failed assassination of King James I by Guy Fawkes and other participants in the plot. Fawkes attempted to kill the king with a barrel of gunpowder before being found by the authorities and sentenced to death. The holiday is created with bonfires across the country. Instead of trick or treating for candy, the children will walk around asking for a penny for the guy. Interesting. November 1st, Italians celebrate Ognissanti, which translates to All Saints, a festival with deep religious undertones.
Oh well, that's because it's Catholic thing.
This is so most Italian holidays are dedicated to a specific saint, but this one is for All Saints.
Huh.
Of course, hence the name All Saints. And the holiday is kind of celebrated in a different way.
Remind me, I have a scary story to tell about something that happened on Halloween when I was younger.
Okay, hold on. Okay, in Sicily, the deceased rise from the dead to bring gifts to well-behaved children. And while children in Sardinia go door to door asking for offerings for the deceased, Romans will eat a meal near the grave sites of loved ones, and people in the region of Abruzzo in Trentino fashion lanterns by placing candles in pumpkins.
Huh.
Interesting.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, basically. This has Guatemala as well. Guatemalans fly giant kites, and their festival is called Berretes Gigantes. I don't know what that means.
Huh.
But yeah, big giant handmade kites.
Wow.
And they fly them over the graves of loved ones who have passed. And it's supposed to represent a bridge between the living and the dead.
It's like your kite's a ghost.
Halloween in Japan is kind of a new holiday, and it's adding its own. They kind of add their own influence to it, based off the American way that we celebrate.
Huh.
And Japanese, okay, so they do the costumes, and then they just have parties and go to parties and clubs. Ireland, where it kind of originated, they just have basically big feasts and festivals all over the place. And in China, they have Qingming Festival, which is at the beginning of April, and this is celebrating the deceased. The event, which is also known as Tomb Sweeping Day, draws Chinese people to literally sweep and clean the tombs of loved ones. The act is considered one of the most respectful acts one can take to honor the deceased.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Cool.
So it's kind of almost like maybe where spring cleaning came from.
Yeah. Hey, can I open a window?
We're almost done.
It's freaking hot.
You'll be all right. It's the beer. It's getting you, huh?
Yeah, I'm burning up.
Beer kind of got your...
No, so I have a scary story about Halloween. It was... So me and my friends, we were downstairs. You know when like your friends have like a basement, but it's like a finished off basement? So like they have like a couch and stuff down there. So...
Was this a story about you fucking the couch?
No. The fuck? God. No. We were playing hide and seek, and I swear to God, I heard like a knock, and I was like, "Oh, one of my friends is like over there," and I went over there, and it was just a wall, like a walled up wall, and I was like, "The fuck?" I swear to God, I heard like a knock, and then one of my other friends like came out around the corner, and I was like, "Oh, I saw you." I was like, "Hey, was someone over here?" And he's like, "No, no one was over here." But then it was the other guy's turn, and we hid like somewhere else. But then I heard the knock again. Oh, I hid in a little armoire. They had like an armoire, and I hid in that. And then I heard a knock inside of that, where it was like really quick, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I know that was a knock, and I know I felt it on my feet. And I'm like, fuck. It was terrifying. I don't know what the hell it was, but I'm pretty sure that kid's house was haunted. Like,
Probably his dad messing with you.
no, I don't know.
Okay, so I've got some random Halloween facts, and then we are going to kind of buzz through. We're going to buzz through these, and we're going to buzz through
More stories?
Halloween costumes through the years, and which ones are the most popular.
Michael Myers.
So, California is the biggest candy producer in the U.S. Minnesota, a small town in Minnesota, Anoka, with 17,000 people, hosted what is believed to be the first Halloween parade in 1920. They still celebrate it with a 5K.
Huh.
Kyle Richards of Real Housewives fame has a Halloween history. Apparently, wait, what? Oh, okay. So he's a child actor in the 1978 Halloween movie, and he was the only survivor of the Michael Myers killing spree. Pumpkin capital of the United States is Illinois. A lot of people believe in ghosts. We know that. Over 40% believe in ghosts and demons and other supernatural entities, and 13% of those believe that vampires are real.
Vampires are real.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them. Remember that lady that slapped our car?
Yep. The Nightmare Before Christmas is based upon a poem. A city in South Carolina, Conway, South Carolina, back in 2022 was renamed Halloween. So they're known as the city of Halloween now. Celebrities born on Halloween are Dan Rather, Peter Jackson, Rob Schneider, Dermot Mulroney. I don't know who that is.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. Larry Mullen Jr. and Willow Smith.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
pretty cool.
Either. So here is some creepy. Oh, yeah. So there's a giant Halloween parade in New York City that features about 70,000 costume participants and over 2 million spectators.
Why isn't it on the TV like Macy's?
I don't know.
What the hell? I'd
Okay.
watch that.
Here's some odd city names. There's
Like big old
Tombstone.
zombie walk.
There's Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Bad Axe, Michigan, Tombstone, Arizona, Scarville City, Iowa, and Slaughter Beach, Delaware, as well as Sleepy Hollow, New York, and Munster, Indiana. Conjuring is based on true life events. I've heard that before. Burrillville, Rhode Island. You're probably saying Samhain wrong. How do you say it? Samhain. The word is pronounced Samhain. Samhain. Samhain? Huh.
Shawing.
Pumpkins. Did you know this? Pumpkins are a berry.
What?
Yep.
Oh, because they grow on a vine.
Oh.
No,
I
they're
mean,
a squash.
No, they
though.
aren't.
They're a squash.
Ask Google right now.
Pumpkins are a squash.
Right now.
We all grew up learning that pumpkins are
Ask
a squash.
ask if pumpkins are a berry, and then run me my money. Average Americans spend $108 per person on costumes, candy, decorations, and greeting cards. I have never sent a Halloween greeting card in my life.
It is a type of botanical berry. What the hell?
Yep, run me my money.
What the hell?
Trick-or-treating may have originated in Canada. Okay, so this is something you probably don't know. Halloween. So, the original Micah Myers mask
Yeah.
was a Captain Kirk mask.
Yeah, it's a William
Yeah.
Shatner mask. Yeah.
Around
Yeah, it was like all old and stuff, and then they were just like, just let them wear that.
around $12.2 billion was spent on Halloween in
movie?
2023.
Oh. Oh,
Nope.
damn.
Halloween started in 600 AD. The most common Halloween costumes for pets. Oh, and Americans spend about $700 million a year on pet costumes and treats for Halloween for pets.
They're buying their
Pumpkins,
dogs stupid clothes. and
Pumpkins,
shit.
hot dogs, bats.
They're like, look, he's a hot dog.
Bumblebees, spiders, devils, and cats and ghosts. The headless horseman is
Why
not
would you
linked.
dress your dog up
I don't
as a
know.
cat? I don't understand.
The headless horseman is not linked to Halloween whatsoever. The first guide to Halloween came out in 1897.
What?
Yep. I don't know. Kind of told you how to celebrate properly.
They're like, here's a guide.
42 million people estimated trick or treat every year.
Well, there's going to be more.
Hold on. Okay, U.S. Census estimated that there would be upwards of 42 million trick-or-treaters between the ages of 5 and 14. And the number potentially stops for those trick-or-treaters and the numbers of potential stops for those trick-or-treaters was a whopping 128 million.
Jesus. Okay.
Halloween postcards used to be a thing. From 1905 to 1920, more than 3,000 Halloween postcards were mass produced.
Huh.
I mean that was a lot then. Could you imagine how long it would take you to run 3,000 impressions?
That's
Take you like
that would be really difficult.
3,000 impressions is like almost too small to deal with on
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite candy right now?
Ooh, I still gotta go with Snickers. We've kind of
Oh,
went
yeah?
through this, yeah. Rhode Island is home to, so
Is it
there's a
Reese's?
festival at Roger Williams Park Zoo, and they have an estimation of about 6,000 jack-o'-lanterns at their festival. There is a Transylvania in the U.S. and it's Transylvania County, which is located in western North Carolina.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Pennsylvania.
But the official
Like, where do you live?
version,
Transylvania, Pennsylvania.
the official version is Bram Stoker's version is from Romania. All right, these are the most popular candies for adults. I want you to guess the top 3.
Snickers, Reese's, Three Musketeers.
Nope. M&M's Original, Peanut Butter Cups, and Kit Kats. Then peanut M&M's,
Reese's is a
Butterfinger.
peanut
Yeah,
butter cup.
yeah, true. And yeah,
How is Reese's peanut butter cup second?
I don't know. All right. What year were you born?
99?
Okay.
No, 91. Sorry.
So
I'm not that young.
in the 50s, these are the most popular costumes, and this is according to G&G Gazette. These are the most popular costumes for that year. In the 1950s, you saw a cowboy for 1950, Tarzan 51, 52 was Don Lockwood from Singing in the Rain, 53 was Mickey Mouse, 54 was Batman, 55 was Davy Crockett. Anna Leonowens, The King and I, was 56. 57 was Frankenstein. 58 was Zorro. 59 was Marilyn Monroe. Then when you got into the 60s, 1960 was The Hula Girl. 61 was Holly Golightly from Breakfast at Tiffany's. 62 was Rocky and Bullwinkle. Elizabeth Taylor was 63 with Cleopatra. The Beatles were 1964. Sonny and Cher was 65. Barbie 66. 67 for Morticia Adams. 68 for Rosemary Woodhouse from Rosemary's Baby. 69 was an astronaut. 70 was Elvis. 71 Willy Wonka. 72 Don Corleone from The Godfather.
What did I say? From The Godfather?
Yeah. Marsha Brady was 73. 74 was Richard Nixon.
Huh?
Dr. Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show was 75. 76 Charlie's Angels. 77 Star Wars. 78 Michael Myers. 79 Rocky Balboa. 80 John Travolta. Indiana Jones was 81. 82 was E.T. 83 was Michael Jackson. 84 was Madonna. 85 was Freddy Krueger. 86, the year I was born, was a California Raisin.
A California Raisin.
Yeah. Alf was 87. Beetlejuice was 88. Ghostbusters 89. Marty McFly was 1990. What year were you born?
91.
91 was The Terminator.
All right. Yes, Terminator.
92 was Barney. Power Rangers was 93. Bart Simpson was 94. Lloyd Christmas and Harry Duane from Dumb and Dumber was 95. Spice Girls 96. 97 was Austin Powers. Ghostface 98. Neo from The Matrix 99. Britney Spears 2000. 2001 was Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. 02 was Spider-Man. Jack Sparrow was 03. SpongeBob 04. Darth Vader 05. V from V for Vendetta is 06. Hannah Montana was 2007. And why am I missing a page? I'm missing a page. For some reason, I'm missing 2007 through. We'll see if I can find that. Stall Ray.
The wax candy is not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's
okay.
not. Yeah.
It lasts for quite a while, but it's just so much chewing, and then it just breaks apart.
Oh yeah. All right. So
who's your favorite Sanderson sister?
I don't know, the blonde one, I guess.
The blonde, the ditzy one. Sarah Sanderson.
Good
She's
housekeeping. Fun. Where's this article at?
You want to hear the most scariest story ever?
No,
told?
I don't want to hear the most annoying sound.
Want
to
hear me fart?
No. What did I say? G and there we go. All right. I don't want to leave you guys hanging, so I'm going to circle back to this article.
Research.
Do. I can't find it now.
It's gone. You wanted to bookmark it. Should have tabbed it.
Because I did it on my phone.
Oh, you still could have tabbed it with your Google.
Oh, I can't find
Microsoft Bing.
it.
Bing.
All right, I can't find it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about this guy who got a splinter on his hand. And he never took it out. It hurt for a little while, but then it kind of just became a part of him. It then got kind of like infected. He thought like, oh, I can just go to the doctor, get some antibiotics, be fine. Well, turned out the splinter that was actually in him was not a splinter; it was a stinger, and it was like venom in him. So, yeah, guy died the next day.
What does that got to do with Halloween?
I don't know. You could die by getting a splinter.
I mean, you can die from a lot of stuff. All right, I don't know where the hell this article went. Okay, so we are just going to
Episode called The Lost Article.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, all right. So the last few years, since we're missing a gap, 2018 was Fortnite. 19 was It. Cobra Kai in 2020.
Ooh.
Squid Games in 21. Stranger Things
never watched
22. And Barbie in 23. So that concludes our facts for Halloween.
Not bad. You ever like go camping?
It's been a while.
You ever like hear shit like in the middle of the night?
Yeah, so we went camping. We hiked
Yeah.
and then used my buddy's generator and watched Hills Have Eyes.
Oh God.
Um,
Ugh.
on the side of a tent.
That's the worst.
So we're gonna play a couple rounds of just because we're gonna play a couple rounds
The
of Pick
Hills
Your
Have
Poison.
Eyes.
Oh, come on, work with me here. All right. So this is like a would you rather type thing. And we're gonna do like 4 rounds of it just to round out this episode since I kind of dragged it on with reading articles. Would you rather wake
you
up
rather?
tomorrow not remembering who anyone else is, or try as hard as you can to hold every handshake for 30 seconds?
Every handshake for 30 seconds.
Yeah. That's an easy one.
I mean, yeah, you could do that for a little while. You like,
Would you rather lose your short-term memory or get attacked by a shark? I mean,
Oh,
I forget.
really?
I feel like I forget stuff all the time,
stuff
anyways. Yeah.
So I might as well just lose that.
Have a full-size elephant trunk in place of your nose, or be locked in an insane asylum until you can prove your sanity. I guess.
What?
I don't know, man. Pick
How do
your
you
poison.
prove your sanity?
I don't know.
How does one prove sanity? I am sane,
Um,
or so they say.
I gotta say, I guess the trunk. I don't know. I mean, you could do cool stuff with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Take 5 shots of espresso every evening before bed,
Oh God.
or be woken up every day by a bucket of ice water.
Bucket of ice water. That's actually pretty healthy.
Ooh.
You ever go? You ever do the plunge, where they you sit in a bucket of ice water?
Nope. Oh, I did the ALS challenge a couple of years ago.
Oh, I didn't. I don't want to do that.
Fart every time you kiss someone, or fight an ostrich to the death.
Wait, who's dying?
It just says to the death. It's up to you. Are you dying,
You
or
gotta
is that?
I better fuck that.
Are you
ostrich
dying,
up,
or is
man.
Big Bird's little brother?
Sorry, sounds like I'm having chicken tonight.
Be unable to recognize anyone's face, or eat 3 pounds of solid butter in one setting.
Oh my God,
I
my kids have done that.
don't
Eaten
recognize
one
voice.
Whole pound of.
I can recognize
solid
people
butter.
by their voice.
I caught Amelia the other day. She had a stick of butter, just eating it like a fucking banana. I thought it was a banana at first, and then I look at it, I was like, "What are you eating?" She's like, "Butter." I'm like, "Gross, dude! Like, don't eat that whole
Constantly
thing raw."
smell body odor that no one else can smell,
Oh.
or being unable to say your first name.
I just won't say my first name.
Yeah.
They're like, "What's your name?" It's Steven. They're
We're
like,
gonna say
not."
we're gonna do two more.
My friend's like, "No, it's not."
We're gonna do two more, then we're going to do a little bit of this truly terrifying trivia, and then we're gonna wrap up with this. We need to try to harness stuff back under an hour. All these episodes have been like an hour and 20 minutes.
Who cares?
Lose all your
They'll
pictures.
probably skip through it anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Lose all the pictures you've ever taken, or only be able to stand still or sprint at full speed.
I would say stand still or sprint at full speed.
Ooh, I gotta say lose the pictures, man. I can always take other pictures, and most of those are in my memory anyways.
I have a few pictures that I can't retake, like the ones of my grandpa and my dad. So I got to keep those ones.
All right, here we go. This is the last one. Only eat baby food for the rest of your life,
Ew.
or always feel like you need to sneeze but can't.
Oh, that's the worst.
That feels painful.
You're like,
I gotta say damn it. I guess the fucking baby food.
yeah, I'll eat the baby
Yeah.
food. I mean, it's just pureed food. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
I guess. It's still gross. All right. Couple of rounds of this, and then we are out of here.
Truly terrifying trivia.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Did you know
So,
who framed Roger Rabbit? Who was it? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know who framed Roger Rabbit.
Lawn of the Dead, questions about cemeteries.
Oh.
Okay. What notable attribute differentiates a graveyard from a cemetery?
Isn't like a graveyard just has like tombstones and stuff, and then a cemetery actually has like a cross or something?
No. Graveyards are usually connected to a church.
Oh,
Cemeteries are not.
huh. Okay, cool.
Questions about people that were killed in unique ways. What did Emma Blackwell do in 2005 on a ferry from Spain to England that led to her falling to her death?
Didn't she like rock?
Nope. The Titanic pose.
Oh, she was like, "I'm the king of the
Yeah.
world."
What was the Hoa Lo prison sarcastically referred to as the American POWs during the Vietnam War?
I don't know.
The Hanoi Hilton.
Huh.
I don't know.
Wonder why they call it.
What? Okay, this is about the Lindbergh baby kidnapping. What is the Lindbergh kidnapping often referred as?
I don't know.
The crime of the century.
Oh,
This is about Salem witch trials.
ooh.
What was the age of the youngest girl to be accused of being a witch?
Wasn't she like 15?
10 months old. Oh, there's options, sorry. 10 months old, 4 years old, 7 years old, or 13 years old.
13.
4 years old.
Are you serious?
Yep. What did voice actor Mel Blanc have written on his tombstone?
I don't know.
What's up, Doc? Thuffer and Thuckatash. That's all, folks. Or which way to Albuquerque?
What's up, Doc?
Nope. That's all, folks.
Oh.
Which Quentin Tarantino film features a character being buried alive? Death Proof, Django Unchained, Inglourious Bastards, or Kill Bill Volume 2?
What was the question again?
Which Quentin Tarantino film features a character being buried alive?
Kill Bill.
Yep.
Volume Ah.
Oh, that's loud. When you crack your knuckles, what happens to make that sound?
Your joints are releasing
Bubbles
gas.
are bones are rubbing together, bubbles are collapsing, tendons are being plucked, or cartilage is vibrating.
No, bubbles are collapsing.
Yep.
It's all it is just when you expand it, the air that's inside there literally popping.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it now.
What is the name of the famous ghost ship that would haunt the high seas during the 17th century? The Queen Anne's Revenge, the Black Pearl, Jolly Roger, or Flying Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman?
Yes. 2 more, and we will call it an episode.
Arr! I be the Flying Dutchman.
Freedomites believe 3 things: communal living, anarchy, and what? Nudity, being vegan, polygamy, and crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Nope, nudity. And for the
I feel
final
like
one,
eating crunchy peanut butter is just like eating rocks. mixed with peanut butter.
according to the University of Virginia, kids tend to speak of past lives at what ages? A, 2 to 5, B, 5 to 8, C, 9 to 11, or D, 11 to 13.
2 to 5.
That is correct. But yeah, so
They're like, I know what you know. What's really creepy? Amelia's 5, and we've never been on a Ferris wheel. But she told me, Dad, I know what that is, and I was like, what? And she's like, it's a Ferris wheel.
yeah, but you also got to think of all the shows that they watch, and
Right,
stuff.
but then she goes, I rode that one time, but then the last time I fell off. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, I fell off of it. I'm just like, stop talking, Amelia. It's okay
But-
now. You won't fall off.
Well,
She's not allowed to go on a Ferris wheel.
thanks everyone for joining in to our Halloween episode, and we will see you guys on the flip side.